Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is 10 to 8. No, 10 to 7. 10 to 7. Friday. It's the 10th today, I think. Yeah. Just had my morning walk. It was so rejuvenating. Actually, this morning, when I started the walk, usually I feel tired in the morning, but drag myself out of bed because the walk is good for me. But I must say that molo tato ninjani siyaphila. So I felt strong, I felt rested, and it is because I was rested, it is because I was strong, because I actually slept. And what happened that led to that was that yesterday, obviously my study day, but my day was a bit distracted because I ended up not putting in study hours yesterday because obviously I got lazy during the day. Yeah, let me put it like that. I got lazy because it's fine. Everyone gets lazy. That's the point actually that I want to make, and that it is fine, because one cannot, just grind every day, all day long. So what happened, the plan was that I was going to study, but oh my word, one of my modules that it's called sustainability and greed. So anyway, it's such a shitty, well, I don't know, I think I'm going to enjoy that subject actually. But the way that they structured it, it's almost like it's a kind of play kind of subject, those chill subject, those like self-development kind of subject or whatever. I haven't been there because I actually wanted to start with it yesterday. I thought, okay, I'm gonna spend 2 days, 3 days with it, and then when I started to go through the tutorial later, and then I found that, oh no, I can't start because they're saying that they will send the material here mid-February. I was so mad actually because I'm like, why are you doing that? Because you now want to ration the way I tackle this subject. I want to have my own pace, but anyway. So I, just to check myself, I emailed the lecturer to say, am I reading this right? Because I mean, like, this is the only subject that's saying this shit. But anyway, so he responded to say, yes, it's 100%. So anyway, then I was like, okay, my speed is now broken. So let me try to do some admin. Then I was, going through my emails. Jeez, I don't know why it went dark all of a sudden. So let me check my emails, and then obviously now, my speed was broken. And then I decided, okay, so let me go and I need a calculator, because my calculator is not working. And then when I came back, then of course, when you're out there, in the shops. Then I decided to go to Food Lovers, and then of course now, you know, if you get me to get to a food place, you know, then I'm inspired to make something, you know, because, you know, when I see food, my brain goes everywhere. So of course, Food Lovers had beautiful summer fruits, and so, you know, then I came home. Then I was like, okay, wait, let me just, you know, make dinner already. It was the morning. Let me make dinner, and then I'll take a break, and then thank you. Then thank you. It's been bringing my breakfast. And I'll study in the evening. Okay, so then I did that, and let me just move this a little bit. Yeah. So then of course I just got lazy, right? I just got lazy, and then, you know, it was the sauna. Then I was like, okay, let me just watch. Ugh, I shouldn't have. I know, you know, it always amounts to nothing. Anyway, I was just lazy. That's why I was watching it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. So of course, then I slept. So I went to bed at about 10, and I literally slept, and that's why I feel strong this morning. And we walked for the morning walk. It's like a 45-minute walk there and back. I just walk to the circle and back, and I was just wondering, how are you feeling? Sorry, tired. I'm feeling strong today. Do you know why? Because I slept. I was saying now to Dad, I actually, you know, I must plan my time so that you have to get in sleep. So I'm thinking, I was saying to him, now it's going to be 8 till 3. And then at least you've got a bit more time, because from 3 to 5, then I do dinner. And then I will take a nap from 5 to 7. Then do the Bible in between 7 and 8. And then start at 8 to 10. So you've got more time in between to actually, you know, put in some more hours in the afternoon, so that you can really sleep at 10. At least, I'm saying most of the time, because sometimes maybe you have to go later, whatever, but try to get in some sleep. Eh? So, but you have to figure out why you are tired, so that you can, you know, unclutter that and debunk that, and make sure that you have a plan that makes sure that you are sleeping, because that is important. Otherwise, you're going to be feeling every time, and it's not nice. You need to feel like, I'm feeling bright, I'm feeling breezy, and so yeah, that's my daughter. We're studying together, as you know. And so she's saying she's feeling tired, and I'm giving her advice, you know, that she must plan her days such that, look, I don't know, but, you know, I think also she must, you know, literally go to bed and not be on your phone, because lying in bed and being on your phone is tiring because the screen is killing you. So yeah, so people have to learn to do that. Anyways, back to the story. So I was on the walk, I was feeling very grateful, to my body. I was actually like, wow, I'm thankful for this body that I have, because it really is so kind to me. And my body is very sweet and it listens to me. Why I say that is that it gets used to things very, very quickly, like that. Like this walk, it takes like duck on water. It's like, we've been walking now for 2 weeks, and it's like now it's a routine. It's a routine for me. It's like it's a thing I have to do, not have to do, that I like to do, I want to do, because it gives me time to think, whilst I'm walking, because all these things, you know, uh, you know, planning my time slots to study was happening whilst I was walking. So yeah, this walking, does a lot, and then I get to think about, excuse me, I get to think about, oh, what must I do with those figs? Because there's figs, because I actually made a mistake yesterday. I didn't forget that I ordered figs from this lady that sells figs. But in my mind, I don't know why I thought it was for next week's order, because in my mind, we still had figs. But then when I went to Food Lovers yesterday, when I saw they had like a special 3 punnets for 25 rand, so I bought the 3 punnets for 25 rand. So then I have too much figs, and then I was actually not planning to make jam from them, because I have quite a bit of jam in the fridge that I've made from strawberries, apricots, raspberries, blueberries, that kind of jam. But okay, then I decided, no, make the jam, because obviously jam, you can keep it for months on end. Quest?
Why don't you make us smoothies then?
No, I don't have a spoon.
Okay.
I don't have a spoon. Yes, please. So I am gonna make jam with the figs. So I have some fig jam. Yeah, that would be lovely. So I'll do that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I would like to try the fig
Smoothie. Oh, that would be nice actually. That is an idea. My
You
daughter.
said no though.
Eh?
You said no when I asked why don't you make smoothies. You said no.
No, because I said no because you were saying, why don't I make smoothies? So I was like, no. But I didn't know you were talking with the figs. But definitely with the figs, it's beautiful. It's a smoothie. I can sense it now with plain yogurt, bananas, figs, dash of honey, what else, I mean, that will literally be sufficient. Yeah, definitely smoothies I'll make. So yeah, so today I'm going to start at 8 till 3, as I said. And then I think tomorrow, what do you think? Let's go for breakfast. Huh?
Brilliant. We must just tell this one so that she can also plan herself.
Plan herself.
Because there's I think, sleep deprivation, and because she was now very anxious because she had 50 pages to do, so that she can plan herself. And I said to her, please, in future, if there is a problem with highlighters, phone me immediately if I'm not here. Even if you tell her that I'm on my way, phone me so I can go. I would have dropped everything because there was still enough electricity. I did not have to spend all the time there. But I thought, because I'm here, what's the point? To drive back here and then drive back there just to punch in electricity. But I did not know she needs goeders from P&A.
Yeah, as you say, she must check her stuff and tell you in time.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think with highlighters you know when they're going dry.
Yeah, but you don't have one highlighter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's what I've done now. I said to her now, whatever you buy, I think she bought 4 colors. I said buy 2 of each. When one is dry,
Yeah.
tell me.
And so you replenish.
So there's always one brand new one. And a pencil and a pen. I'll buy her a dozen pens if it comes to push comes to shove. We just check this.
Yeah. So yeah, my daughter yesterday, then she ran out of highlighters, and so, you know, she says now she was now behind 2 hours because of not having a highlighter. I mean, you know, that sounds to me not plausible, because as I say, when you realize you couldn't do something, then put that aside and do something else that is productive for that 2 hours, you see. So because this is, I was saying to my husband, this is the dilemma of life, you see, because in life things are not going to always go the way that you want them to go, and this is now a lesson for her, even with little things like running out of highlighters. I mean, this is a dilemma of her life, but you know, it's bringing you to bigger dilemmas in life. So what does that mean? Does it mean now your speed is broken? Excuse me. Does it mean your whole day is messed up because of a highlighter? No. You just refocus, readjust, and do something else. This is exactly how you're gonna have to juggle life, because I think that she got stuck with the idea that I don't have a highlighter. I need a highlighter, and because life is about, you know, us jumping, Daddy mostly jumping to her every whim, and now Dad was not here. So, I mean, I have work to do, so I wasn't gonna jump for a highlighter. And then I said, well, Dad is coming, you know, so wait for him, then he'll go buy you a highlighter. But then Dad was stuck somewhere for hours, and then when he came home, because I saw him coming home, because when he came home, I got out, I heard the car, got out of the room to dish his food, and then, but then I saw him going right back, reversing. I mean, I've never seen that before, but that's what happened, because obviously by then he already had been told that there was a crisis with the highlighters, and of course Dad jumps. So that's how it goes. And I'm saying to him, you know, you must stop jumping, because life is not about you jumping. No, because she must learn that life, she's gonna have to sort out her own shit in life, and she's not gonna be calling daddy all the time.
When I'm dead.
Exactly, then it's a fucking problem.
No. Then she'll be old enough.
No, because they never learn the skill. You've got to learn the skill, because then it's too late. At that point, you can't be learning anything. You have to learn now. That's, you know, that's how you resolve your issues in life.
I started before she went to school, in primary and pre-primary. Right through school, you knew that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
While
good to know. It's good for her to know that, you know, whenever there's a crisis, we are there, you are there, and you will move mountains and all of that, but to a point.
Are you on YouTube?
Yes.
Yes, let me just tell YouTube. I will cancel a tea party with King Charles for my family.
Yeah, we are very blessed. We are very blessed. But I am saying that, you know, people got to learn, you know, you've got to learn to sort out your own shit, you know. And that is, we're not doing our children any favors by always rescuing them. You see, I'm not a rescuer. I don't do rescuing. I let somebody marinate in their own shit, you know, like I'll watch you, because I must see how you get out of it. Like, I'm not going to jump in. That's me. I just watch. But Dad is different. That's his personality. It's part of his personality. He's a rescuer, you know. Yeah. I like people to learn lessons. So yes, guys, look at my beautiful fruit. Prickly pears, figs, dragon fruit. It's ridiculous, eh? It's ridiculous. I'm actually seeing my neighbor driving her children to school, and she's got a cup like this. You know, I can understand the flasks that people have flasks, you know, because then it's safer, I think, to have a flask in the car to sip your coffee, whatever, but not a cup, because it's dangerous. It's a security risk to be carried, because if anything happens, you're going to spill the coffee and burn someone, and it's a distraction. And she basically drives manuals as well. So at which point are you not restricted because you have to change gears and whatnot? But yeah, that is her. That is how she lives her life. No, it was just interesting because she was driving past, and she's taking the children to school. So yes, guys, Friday, and I believe it's whoever celebrates that nonsense called Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day next week. I don't know when, because it's insignificant to me. But anyway, so my daughter is, excuse me, she's got a date with her friend, her girlfriend, because obviously they don't have boyfriends, and so they decided to take each other on a date, which I think is fabulous. It's absolutely amazing that they understand that life is not about men, you know. It's not about, you know, do something for yourselves, and, you know, they really having a beautiful night planned. And I said to her, well, go and enjoy yourself, and you know what, afford yourself that time. Don't feel guilty, you know, that you're moving away from your books. But I also, you know, told her, well, try to put in some work before the time, knowing that it is for Valentine's Day. Put in extra hour there, so that you know that you find you can go and enjoy yourself. And I think they're going to some or other hotel. I don't know the details, but I know that they're going to eat oysters and whatever. So her friend was saying to her, oh Liema, do you eat oysters? And then she said to her, oh no, don't worry, don't even answer that, because you probably do, with all that cooking of your mother. So she says, yeah, no, I do eat oysters. In fact, actually, I only got introduced to oysters this year, because one day we were at Woolworths, and of course then they had like oysters, fresh oysters, and so I said, well, today's the day you are going to try oysters. So they were like, but you know, usually they're very much open to food, anything, because food is the thing in my house that, you know, we love and explore and all of that. So yeah, it was actually very nice. And so we ordered some oysters. So the girls there at the fishmonger at Woolworths, they were opening, so I asked them to open them. We were actually gonna eat them in the shop. So they opened them. So anyway, the girls behind the counter, they were like, you know, they made funny faces when we said we wanted oysters. And so they were like, so I said to them, hi guys, no, you can't do this. You are supposed to sell this stuff to us, and your faces are not selling anything. So no, you got to make your face right, because we must eat these things. So they were like, oh, I don't know, we don't know how you eat this. I said, they're actually so beautiful. They're so sea fresh, sweet. You know, it's, you gotta try them. It's just like, and you have to eat them, like literally, because what I've seen people do is like they like swallow them. So I feel like if you do that, you're not really enjoying them, because you have to chew them. Because it's like they don't like the texture, and so it's like they eating oysters for the sake of saying, oh, I do eat oysters. No, don't do that. Like literally enjoy them. So they cut them and they put some lemon juice. That was it, and it was just, they were perfect. When I started to eat oysters, that was in 2016. Was it 2017? We went to Swakopmund in Namibia. And oh my gosh, oh my word, I wish I had the picture to show you where we stopped in the desert. Oh my word, because we were now on our way to the hotel from the airport. So they, you know, it was like a work trip, not work, but it was like a you know, one of those that when you win an award, you know, like a top sales people, whatever. So I was one of those people. And so we had a trip, me and my husband. I could take my husband to Swakopmund. It was the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. Desert meets sea. I mean, like, it is something that you cannot explain. It's the feeling that you get inside when you see and marvel that beauty. It is something to behold. And so, you know, they had planned this whole thing that we're gonna come from the airport and we stop in the middle of the desert. Oh, it was so cold. And you know, they were tables set in the expanse, and it was just oysters and champagne, and oh my god, it was absolutely to die for. And I think, and it was the very first time then that I ate oysters. I have not eaten them before. So, you know, I jumped in. I was like, I'm going to do this. And oh, did I chow them? Did I chow them? Because immediately I took to them. I loved them, and they were just amazing. So, yeah, we must be open to things and try them out. And remembering that trip, it was absolutely gorgeous. We must go back. That's where I drank. We had like a German night, because Namibia is, you know, German colonized, whatever, then whatever, you know. So you know, there's a lot of strong German influence there. So we had a German night, and that's where we started drinking Jägermeisters. Now, I'm not a drinker. I don't drink, if you know, but you know, I'm a person that, you know, if something is happening, I'm not gonna be like sitting in the corner and be like, oh no, I don't drink or whatever. You know, I get in there. I'm with the crowd, you know. and you know, they were playing some live music, dance, and you know, they had a thing, you know, and then they would shout, "Who the fuck is hiding?" Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. And yeah, and we went for apfel, what? Quest? Apfel Tasha. What? What was the thing at Cafe Anton?
Apfel Tasha.
Apfel Tasha. So that's like apple,
It's like a bag.
like an
Yes.
apple pie.
It's like an apple pie.
Yeah, it's like an apple pie. So my husband had told me about this for years, you know, for years, because he lived in Namibia for some time in his life, for 12 years. So he had always had the dream, you know, saying, you know, I want to take my family to Namibia. We must still do.
I even brought them. That
Yes,
before
that
we-
morning before we left,
I rushed to go buy.
we rushed to go because we wanted to bring them home, you know, apfel tashas, and it was just so amazing, so amazing.
Here's an apfel Tasha here. Yes.
We must go. We must go
Yeah, we will.
to Namibia.
We'll do that. We must just first study Finnish.
Oh my word, no, because yeah. So anyway, so yeah, that was the story, guys. Let me shut down this and start my day. I must still shower, and I don't want to break my speed today. Everything must go as planned. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It's a bit murky, but let me show you what it's looking like outside. Where so peaceful, it's lovely. I think late when the sun has gone down, I think we'll go to the beach just to chill, and we'll go to the beach. Have a fabulous day. Whatever you're doing, have fun. That is so important. Like, have fun. You know, I should be depressed right now because I'm thinking, I must drag myself. I'm going to study, but I'm like, no, we're going to enjoy this. We're going to enjoy this. And I was actually, yesterday, as I was doing my emails, and you know, because I'm actually in 2012 I registered for this qualification, and then I literally like abandoned it somewhere, but now I forgot about it, but I knew because my work got way too much, okay? And then I thought, nah, I'm going to kill myself. Let me stop. Okay, so I did. And then now this year, when I actually then went back, I was actually registering my daughter, and then I said to this guy, please check, you know, I was studying and then I just left it and whatever. So this guy was like, yeah, you can continue, you can, you know, finish it up. I was like, yes, let's do that. And then, you know, he was sending me some stuff about my academics. And then I actually saw yesterday that, oh my gosh, I actually have done and passed 5 subjects in. I was actually quite pleasantly surprised because I had forgotten in my head. I thought, I didn't do anything. And then I thought, But then the statement actually showing me that I'm already like a semester in. So it means that I have literally 2 years to do it, and I'm done. So I am pushing that, and pleasantly surprised that I, you know, the subjects that I passed, I was like getting 92%, 86%, 72%. Wow, I was like, yeah, girl, no, you gotta do this. So I'm now very much motivated. I'm like, okay, so I'm already 5 subjects in, so let us do this, let us do this. So, you know, that gives me a head start. So yeah, I'm very excited. Have a fabulous day. Love you all. Goodbye.